We started out at night to get a head start on the journey. The Mojave Road is about 150 miles long through the desert. It's way out there, so make sure you have plenty of fuel, water, food, booze, whatever you need to survive. It's rugged out there. Historically, the Mojave Road is driven east to west, as you would be a settler. However, I went from west to east because that was the direction I was wanting to go. I wanted to end up in Phoenix. The first obstacle you come across going this direction is the river crossing. I've never done something like this before. In my brand new Jeep Gladiator, I was freaking nervous. Waterline. Funniest thing about the river crossing was the water come up under the floor mat here. Gotta let it drain. Thankfully, we forded the river without losing any oxen, and we continued on our journey. Next up was the spooky cave, according to our GPS. I used Gaia Maps, and there are points of interest along the way when you import from certain websites, and I just think it's really funny. Some of the POIs are named hilarious things like spooky cave. And just before we got to the cave, I wanted to take a couple photographs of the mountains because they were pretty cool. Throughout the video, you'll see some still photography embedded in the video. Technically, this is more of a slot canyon created from erosion than an actual cave. There is a cave a little bit deeper in, but we ended up turning around after a couple rope ladders because it was just too sketchy and we were afraid it was going to collapse. Next up for POIs, we drove through an old borax mine, and then we found a little shooting range. Perfect time to bust out the pistol. I'm an absolutely amazing shot. Much better than Brian. Just kidding, actually, I'm pretty novice. Next up on the POI list is the fun sandy area. Yay! Not gonna lie, desert running these dunes at high speeds is a lot of fun. After the fun sandy area, you cross over the dry Soda Lake. If it had rained at all or anything, which luckily it was dry when we crossed, but if it had rained at all, it would be impassable because it gets really muddy. It's also full of salt, so it'll corrode your vehicle. After Soda Lake, it's a pretty long stretch to the next POI, but the next POI is awesome. There are lava tubes that you can go explore. Here's a couple images from that. We made our way through a cool Joshua tree forest and encountered a new little friend, a little danger rope or danger nope. Here's a picture of that guy. I look for any place that allows for dispersed camping, because then you can just find a cool spot and set up camp. This place was particularly awesome as we were sheltered from the wind. It was super cold, and we were sheltered by the big rocks that I was standing on. The Mojave Road ends right before the Colorado River at the southernmost point of Nevada. While this ends our trip for the Mojave Road, it does not end our adventure. So we've got a few more videos coming, so stay tuned for those as well. Thanks.